Hi guys, and welcome back to the Young Kings podcast. We're on episode 4 now. I'm joined here with my co-host Elijah,
Hi guys.
and I'm here with a guest, Jordan.
Hi, I don't like bacon.
Now, can you explain why you don't like bacon?
No, it just doesn't taste good. It's just greasy and just...
But bacon's like it's like a perfect choice. Like it's
No.
great to have on a
you're
side
gonna
of
tell me
pancakes.
you don't like. You're gonna
hash
tell me you don't
browns.
like pig's ass,
Ew.
It's not their ass. Shut up. It's a little above their ass. Okay?
but there is some ass in it.
Pigs can throw it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I like to fucking hear.
Well, have you tried turkey bacon?
No,
Why not?
I just never got the opportunity to.
Okay.
Disgusting.
How do you like turkey bacon?
Turkey bacon's good, but I don't think it's as good as regular bacon.
Which is acceptable. Which is kind of like saying like Jews are okay, but Taliban's not. You know what I'm saying? Like.
What the hell's wrong with you? So, Jordan, you recently got an Xbox.
I did.
It's not too recently, but it's a little recently.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
How do you
don't-
like it?
And you don't fucking hop on.
Yeah, what happened?
I never knew
Why don't
guys
you
were
get on?
Are you just on every night?
No, what you do is you text us to get on.
Okay.
Okay?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't know what
So-
games to play.
What's your favorite game?
Right now,
Yes.
Modern Warfare.
You don't even know how to play
Yes,
Modern
I do.
Warfare.
I do good.
No,
I get a
you walk
kill.
around.
I
You
get
got
so
one
excited.
kill.
Mm-mm.
One kill.
I've gotten like 7 in one game. That's pretty good for me. I got the final kill. You know that video at the end?
No, you didn't.
I promise you I
When?
did. A while ago. It was like a month ago maybe.
A month ago?
Mhm.
So, is there any hope of hopping back on Xbox with us or what?
Well, yeah. Just let me know when you're on.
No, you let us know. That's how it works.
Okay.
So, do you guys have any deep fears?
I would say my biggest fear is probably failure.
Loser.
Like, yeah, I mean, the fact of, like, even, like, thinking, like, you won't ever, not, like, amount to anything in life, but, like, scared of not having anything in life, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
That
feel
makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
So, like, being a hobo is a fear?
Yeah.
yeah, in a way. I mean,
Would you say it's
Or
more
just-
like psychological, though? Like, being told that you're worthless? Or
Well,
more like
it's
you're
just more of,
worthless in the world?
yeah, it's just more of, like, I mean, like I was saying, like, you can have all the money in the world and still be alone, and to me, that feels like that's failure. Like, because money doesn't mean success. I mean, if that means it in your eyes, then, yeah, that's you, but to me, it's like, when you have people riding with you, that's like the feeling of having, like, knowing that you're successful is when you can, like, count on people to be there and feel like you're not alone, you know?
So, friendship is the best currency?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Jordan? Do you have any deep fears?
I'm actually scared of the dark.
Oh my Elijah gives us this deep
Oh my
conversation.
God. Fuck no.
And then she says,
No, like,
I'm
I'm
scared
going
of
on
the
a camping
dark.
trip. And you're just like staring into like this dark forest.
You started
But
seeing
it's
shit
nice.
Yes,
in your
that's
room.
what I'm saying.
It's
like,
nice, though.
That's why. No, because
The scenery.
once you start seeing stuff, like that's when it's just.
You
not-
watch too many scary movies.
That's true.
Actually, no, you don't watch any scary movies.
But I mean, to be
Jordan
watch-
never
I'll watch
watches.
one, and that's
She doesn't
too
do
many.
anything scary. No scary
No, I
games,
do
no
haunted
scary
houses.
movies.
I love haunted houses.
I mean, now that I think about it, like,
So why don't you play that game on the
Oh,
Oculus?
because that is not.
That's a haunted house.
No, it's not.
That's basically a haunted
No.
house. Yes, it is.
Haunted house. They can't touch you. Like it.
They can't
it-
touch you on that either.
It looks fake though. That's the thing.
That
Video
look. That
games-
looks more
video games, they
fake.
pop out of nowhere. Haunted houses, I can predict it. You know.
You can.
yeah, okay.
It's the same.
No,
thing.
I
it's
mean,
not.
Yes, it
I
is.
mean, at the same time, though, like, being scared of the dark is kind of real. Because, I mean, you kind of start to, like, your brain just imagines things in the dark.
Mhm.
Like, when you're looking straight ahead,
Yeah.
you're like,
It's terrifying.
or, like, you ever, like, seen, like, a pile of clothes, and it's just sitting there, but you, like, start imagining it looking like somebody? Oh, that's happened to me, dog.
My
Mhm.
sleep paralysis demon be
Fuck
like.
yeah.
I'm gonna say a couple fears that I had when I was a child. Okay, so I watched the It trailer, the old school one, once. It was the trailer, not the movie,
I hate clowns.
and I never took my eyes off the drain of my bathroom
Really?
because in the movie there's a kid showering
Mm-hmm.
and he stretches out the drain and comes out of the drain.
Oh,
I could never like not keep my eyes on the drain.
that's funny.
And then obviously I used to be scared of like I'm trying to think. Like my reflection, kind of.
Really?
I'd be scared of like if I look away, that person will look
Oh,
away.
yeah.
It kind of stems from that one video of like a little girl. She was looking at the mirror and she looks away, and then the reflection doesn't look away.
Is that real?
I don't. Probably not.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts? Well, okay, so I believe in God, right?
Mm.
So I have like it's like I believe in demons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still iffy on ghosts because
Yeah.
ghosts are supposed to be like people, like on our plane of existence, right? In our dimension.
Mm.
So what we learn specifically is that they can travel through dimensions to like because that's how you can like see different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think it's possible that it can be ghosts.
Yeah.
I want to believe it, but I don't know if we're ever gonna see like a ghost that like is nice to us. Does that make sense?
So.
It's most likely gonna be like a demon, like
Yeah.
a demon trying to torment us. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what I think. What do you think, Elijah?
Honestly, I
ghosts?
think no, not really. I don't think. I think it's just more of mind that we just think that it's real. It's not really because I just don't think there's like a very. Well, I guess what's the definition of a ghost to you? Like,
Well, so
Someone
how I
that-
defined it was a person traveling in our dimension, not a demon, a person.
okay, so like not like a dead soul.
Yes, a dead soul,
A dead soul.
like
okay.
someone who passed away.
Okay. I would say not necessarily. It just sounds like too much to me, you know? Like I don't think there'd be a purpose then to live your life like to the fullest then.
Yeah, well, okay, so here's the thing. I recently been like chilling in like this house, right? This house that we're in. And like sometimes I'll see like okay, stop, don't look at me like that. But I'll see, okay, so I'll be chilling in this chair, right? I'll be chilling in this chair, my door will be wide open. I'll be playing games, and then I'll see a person standing in the doorway. And this isn't a joke, I swear, this is real. And this happened in my room too. It would always be in the doorway, just looking at me. And I look over, and obviously no one would be there. And it's just so weird to me. I don't know why I've been seeing stuff like this recently. It's like, just
How
like,
long ago did you see it?
it was a couple weeks ago. And I remember exactly. They were wearing a plaid shirt. They were wearing a red plaid shirt with dark blue jeans. I think they had a belt on, and it was a man, and they were pretty tall. They probably went up to that like upper beam of the door right there.
Oh my god.
I swear. Like you don't have to believe me, but
Well,
that's
I mean,
what
that's
I see.
terrifying.
Like when I was younger, like back in like my middle school years,
You keep checking behind you.
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
The door's
I
closed.
don't
I
care.
like I used to like think like I used to hear like loud noises. Like if I was upstairs in my room, I would hear like loud bangs at the bottom.
There's nothing behind you.
I heard loud bangs. Like at the bottom of the stairs.
I mean, that could be
Nice.
something else,
And I was like thinking to myself,
such as your parents just.
"Alright, you sick fuck." That was in the middle of the day when I had no school.
I mean, you can find a time anywhere.
But no, I used to hear all that crap, and I used to be like, "Dead ass, I ain't home alone, dog." Like, fuck.
Well, here's the thing. So you know my bathroom
Yeah.
downstairs. That light turns on by itself, and it's an automatic light that only detects motion.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
god.
So it turns on by itself, and the door opens and closes. People like will say like it's the wind, but like the door is like really far away from any like window, and the garage door that it's closest to is like it's almost a seal, so like no wind's getting through it.
Mm.
So it's so weird to me because like I'll see that door. I remember I was with a couple of friends and we were playing Monopoly, and the table was to our left, or the bathroom was to our left, and so we saw the light turn on from our peripherals, and so we looked over, and then we seen the door just close, and it's closing and it's closing, and then it clicks. That's how you know like that can't be wind if it clicks.
Oh my god.
So that was just the weirdest experience, and there's a couple more experiences that I've had, such as like these like little like doors that open to like the stereo system. They would open and close.
That's terrifying. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I could see that shit. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't really see, like, ghosts or think about it, though. I mean...
Are you, like, a seer to believe? Like, if you see it, you'll believe it?
Well, no. Because, I mean...
What?
No, because that wouldn't make sense then if I was, like, because I'm a Christian.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of people make claims, like, saying, like, you can't see it, so how can you believe it? But, like, then that'd make me a hypocrite, you know what I'm saying?
It's not about seeing it, it's about having faith.
Well, yeah, I know that, but, I mean, still, though, like, people will talk about it that way.
Yeah.
And so, to me, it's like, I'm not even really a big seer to believe it. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I don't believe that there can be another presence in the world besides living organisms. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even believe in, like, demons? Like, I mean, God is not even a living organism.
Oh, yeah, I know. But, like, what I'm saying is like, if something's not, like, alive, then how is it, like, there? You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, how I see it is I see, like, Christianity as alive. Like, it runs through you if you
Okay.
believe in it. So, to me, that's how because then that'd be like saying, like, Christianity is dead. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, it's alive. So that's why I say, like, if it's not a living organism, then I don't believe it's real, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Jordan? Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know, because I've never, like, experienced anything, but, like, I'm still terrified of them, if that makes sense.
She your little baby back bitch.
Alright, what do you guys think about, like, either, like, morning drives or night drives? Like
Night
late
drives.
Night drives,
100%. Night drives are just like a vibe.
Yeah.
You got the lights, you got the
Mm-hmm.
street lights. It's just like, and then you pop on some Minecraft music, you vibe out.
I just-
different.
Okay. I guess kind of like a follow-up then. Like, what do you guys think about, like, do you guys like driving in the night during winter or during, like, summer? Like,
Summer.
because I think, to me, like,
Okay,
like, a
well-
vibe right now that sounds great right now is driving in the middle of the night, right?
When summer.
Windows down,
Yeah.
Country
and just
music.
listen to some country fucking
Oh my
music.
God.
Everyone
At your
knows.
Finsta.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they have pros and cons. I feel like the aesthetic of winter is way better than summer. Like, the look of winter just looks nice.
Yeah.
But if it felt like summer, that would be perfect, I think.
Yeah. Like, also, like, during winter with Christmas lights and stuff.
Yeah, like, you can open... Like, there's some nights like that. It'll be, like, snowing, but it'll be, like, warm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I think that's, like, the perfect night. Because I don't know, I just like seeing the snow
Yeah.
hitting the windshield.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Jordan, are you ready for your soccer season?
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, yeah.
Kind of a bummer that you didn't play last year.
It's like,
Why didn't you play last year?
I couldn't.
Where,
Just traveling
mm.
all the damn time. Going to Australia.
Where have you gone?
Nigeria to play.
I've been to, like, everywhere on the west side of the U.S.
Because, you know, Jordan's like the fucking best damn
West
soccer player out
side.
there. Fucking full ride. Have an ass. Fucking going out to Jacksonville to have our hopes and dreams crushed by a fucking hurricane. Florida.
Alright, Elijah. Give us your best relationship advice.
Mine?
Yeah.
I would say it's just you have to have faith in, like, if you don't have faith in your other, you're not gonna be a successful couple, you know?
Okay.
Like,
so,
if-
like, trust almost?
No, I mean, like, just having like having faith.
I mean, I feel like you need
like, yeah,
trust.
I mean, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, trust is 100%, but like having faith in that person though, like knowing that they love you back instead of just feeling like you only love them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's always good to know that you can come home and be like knowing that you're probably the last thing on their mind, right?
That's
like-
what I want.
And like, to me, that sounds good, you know? That's kind of what I have to say about having relationship advice is,
Wait, you're probably the last thing on their mind?
like,
Well,
before you
just
go to
like
bed,
they're-
it's
you're
always
just
a
on
good,
their
it's always a
mind,
good
right?
feeling, like, yeah, like, you're always on their mind, like,
Oh.
always on their mind, and like they don't think about anything else, but not like think about anything else, but like,
See, like, I thought you were saying, like,
oh,
like,
like
they think
they're
about,
your, like, the last
every-
resort.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean, like,
Your
that's-
plan B.
yeah, like,
That's the worst.
that's
That's happened to me.
how you know you're kind of really. That's how you know you're really, like that's real to you. You know, like, if you don't think that way, then it ain't real.
Yeah.
What about you, Jordan? You have any relationship advice?
Oh, you just gotta trust them.
Don't cheat, bitch.
It's
I don't
not
know.
a relationship. See, like, I can't stand people that get in a relationship and they're like, I need your location. I need to know this.
Oh
I
my
need to
God.
know this. Because
Oh,
it's
like
just annoying.
clingy kind of.
Yeah, but like not even clingy because they just don't trust them.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's just like you can't talk to other girls. Like,
Let's do that.
Other girls. Oh, forgot. If there's
So, like, for me,
well, I mean,
like-
don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like, know your limits.
Jordan,
you know
lesbian?
what I'm
Question
saying?
mark? Question mark? Question mark?
no, I was saying like if I'm talking to like,
Yeah, I
if
know.
I have
Like,
like a boyfriend, I'm saying you can't talk to other girls.
yeah, like that's just stupid. Like, everyone,
Yeah,
you're gonna have
'cause-
friends regardless of what fucking gender it is. If it's an Apache helicopter, if it's a fucking woman, a guy. Like,
Okay, let me ask you this though: is it okay if your boyfriend or girlfriend had just a bunch of friends or guys,
you know,
like a group of just like?
I
The
think
opposite
I think
gender.
what it'll do. I mean, I think there will be some
Because
times
you don't
where
know,
you're
they
like,
could be running a train on her ass.
See, but the thing is, that's where trust comes
That's
in.
yeah, that's,
That's
where faith
true.
comes into.
That's
it.
true.
And to me, it's like if you are not okay, like if you have to come home every night thinking like oh maybe they're cheating on me or something like that, then there's no faith. Like
Yeah.
there's no. It's about being. It's like that saying like innocent until proven guilty. You know, like unless they prove you wrong,
That's true.
you just have to have faith in it,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
the best relationship advice you can give.
That's where I went wrong with someone undisclosed. They had a bunch of like guy friends, or she had a bunch of guy friends,
hmm
and like I went up to her and I was like, I just asked her for like her soch, right, her Instagram or her Snapchat,
Mhm.
and like one reason why I didn't go up and talk to her, was because she was just always surrounded by guys, right? She was always surrounded by guys, and it just kind of like it just didn't fit, you know.
hmm
I felt threatened, I guess.
Yeah.
So I never really like got to anything.
Yeah.
I just psyched myself out.
You know, like I said, it's just about at the end of the day, if you know you're okay.
Hey, little guys.
If you know you're okay,
We have
like,
dogs, so if you can hear them in the background, we're sorry.
like knowing that, like I said, you can if you can stay faithful to that person, and they can stay faithful to you, then there should be no worry in your relationship. You know,
Yeah.
and because I'm not even gonna say I'm even perfect in a relationship. Like everyone is gonna have their flaws, and you have to respect that. Like, because if you can't respect like a flaw in a relationship, there's no point of even having one. Because,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like I said, nobody's gonna be perfect in a relationship, and
Well,
I mean-
I feel like relationships are meant to be puzzle pieces. Like
Yeah.
the person should like fit with each other. They should like counter each other's flaws to
yeah,
make a power couple.
yeah. If you date somebody that's exactly like you, you're
Yeah, 'cause
setting
then-
yourself up for failure.
Because
Like,
then they're gonna.
because you can't even
they
figure out
won't
your
know.
own flaws,
Mhm.
and let alone you have to try to figure out their flaws. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like relationships, don't get me wrong, they're gonna be hard, but it's all about whether you are up for a challenge. You know, you're
Yeah.
actually up to the plate for it.
Yeah. Well, Jordan, as a non-Star Wars fan,
Yeah.
what'd you think of the new Star Wars?
I loved it. Like
You
I
loved
really
it?
did. Yeah.
Really?
I've seen
no.
it.
Was it because of the action though?
I like that. Yeah. I like that part of it.
But here's the problem: is you've never watched.
I've seen Star Wars before, but I don't remember which one it was. But I didn't like that one. And then I saw this one. I thought
One
it
of the
was
newer ones or older ones?
newer ones.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, it's just Star Wars is you just have to watch it from the beginning. Like you can't jump into a Star Wars movie and just start getting into it. Like you have to really
Mhm.
watch the movies.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me personally, like I've watched Star Wars ever since I was fucking probably out of the womb.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I kind of grew up on Star Wars too. Like my dad was a big Star Wars fan.
Bro,
He loved Star Wars. He loved South Park, and he loved Raving Rabbits.
Dude.
So
I
we would,
love it.
you love Raving
Yeah.
Rabbits, yeah. So we would watch Star Wars. When we got bored of Star Wars, we would watch South Park, and then I remember I would always play Raving Rabbits while eating waffles. Like I wouldn't put anything on them. I just straight out of the Eggo box.
That
Mhm.
sounds nice.
It was nice. I love Raving Rabbits, and that was like a childhood game for me.
Mhm. That was fun. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. I love the little scenes where you like shoot the rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
I used to be just a big Star Wars person. I was pretty big on, obviously, sports. Like obviously, like, watching a bunch of sports. Like, I was always watching football and shit. But, you know, I do remember when I was a lot younger, I used to watch, what was it called? It was, like, 4Kids or something like that. And it was on, like, I don't even remember. It used to have Sonic and, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I used to watch it every Sunday morning. Like,
Wait, it had
every
Sonic
Sunday morning.
and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes. And
Like as a crossover?
no. Like,
What do you mean,
like,
no?
no, not a
Like on a
crossover.
channel?
But, yeah, it was like a channel.
Oh, like two different
Yeah.
shows. Oh, got you.
And
Like Cartoon Network and stuff.
I remember just, like, watching all that stuff. So, I mean, when I was younger, I grew up on, like fucking having lightsaber battles.
Dude,
Like, turning off all the
grabbing
lights in the
the
house.
long
and
stick
just,
in the.
No, I mean, like, having, like,
Nice.
an actual, like, lightsaber and, like, just having, like,
Oh,
and
okay.
actually battling
Not
in the
everyone's
dark.
rich to have their own lightsabers.
Sorry, bro.
We played with
Sorry,
sticks.
bro.
We played with sticks. Sorry, growing up Mexican. Sorry. To all my Mexican brothers out there. Oh
my
yeah.
God. No, yeah, those are the fucking days, dude. And now, I went from having lightsaber battles in the dark to fucking paying bills, and it sucks ass. So,
I mean, who says you can't have lightsaber battles in the dark?
my fucking parents, they tell my happy ass, get your
Well,
ass to bed, dog, you have work tomorrow.
Then play outside.
That's what I wish.
Alright, well, so I was thinking, right? What do you prefer, iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
iPhone?
Yeah.
Why? But have you ever had an Android though?
Never had one.
Ah,
I've
so
had,
you
no,
can't
listen,
say
listen,
anything
I've had
then.
friends that have one, and like it's just quality's just not good compared to the iPhone.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, are you talking about camera quality?
Well, and like
Software?
everything. Yeah.
Well, I like Android because
You
okay,
like
so
Android better?
okay, look.
Oh
Let me
my.
explain. I like them both. I like them both equally. iPhone, I like.
Android,
Listen.
That's what
Let
I'm
me. You let me speak, okay?
Yeah.
iPhone has better aesthetic. Don't get me wrong. It looks a lot cleaner. But Android I think, has better software.
Why?
Because you can do anything on Android. You
Like,
can
What can you do?
you
on
can
Android
go
that you
from
can't do on iPhone?
downloading apps that aren't licensed by Android to sending coke across the U.S. You know, like it's like you could do anything on Android. It's like a little computer. This is more like a little like brand.
iPhones run
I
on
think.
faster processors, so you're like depending on what you like. So if you like your phone customized, Android's your way to go. But if you like your phone like standard and you like it
Yeah, because you
like-
can.
like in order, iPhone's the way to go. And I mean, like I said, it's entirely up to you. So I mean, if you're into Androids, something's wrong with you. But anyway,
Shut the
good
hell
for
up.
you. But
Androids, they just like they just have unlimited customization. Like they let you do anything. I feel like iPhone's really restricted on like jailbreaking Android. You know, you can do it easily.
Jailbreak an iPhone?
It's harder though.
Oh. Well, I've never done it. So.
Oh yeah.
But the real question is will Lamar Jackson be the MVP
No.
this year?
I don't know. I don't know what
Oh.
you're talking about.
Personally, I think Carlos Gonzalez got it.
Who the fuck is that?
It's a baseball player.
Oh my god, okay, you guys don't know shit about that. Never mind.
Okay, so I watch football, but not like a lot to know everything about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I watch it for like the
Me too.
teams.
Like my favorite team, you're not gonna like me. The Raiders.
Oh my god.
I like the Raiders.
Sorry guys, we're
Alright, guys,
gonna
I'm
we're
at
ending
the
the
end now.
podcast a little early. Gotta kick Jordan's ass real quick.
I'm gonna drop that motherfucker.
I like
You're in the opposition territory of the Broncos.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like the Broncos.
How the hell?
Why?
Okay. If you don't like the Broncos, why do you have to like the Raiders? Like, why?
Yeah, why?
Like,
Out of
every
everyone-
team you could have fucking liked, you picked the Raiders.
You could have liked the Browns, and
Well,
I wouldn't have
I like-
as much of a problem.
I like the Jaguars too,
Okay, well, I mean, you're
And
gonna
that's
have
not-
to. You're moving to
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
but I like them.
You're biased.
Thank you.
That's not a good thing.
Just, someone says something.
What's your favorite
Okay.
soccer team then, huh?
Do you watch soccer?
Sometimes.
Wait a fucking minute. You are a star at soccer.
Doesn't mean you have to watch it.
That's true. I feel like I like playing it more than I do watching it.
See, like I watch it sometimes, but like most of the time, like the games I want to watch, they're like on streaming sites that like cost money and stuff. Cause I don't have cable.
Yeah, like when I was little, I never I watched Super Bowls, that was like when my mom told me to come inside and watch them. I would be outside playing football with like my cousins. I would barely watch it.
Oh yeah, see, no, my football.
And you know what? I would stay in during halftime and look at the commercials.
Those are fun. I love the commercials.
They're great.
Football to me just runs through my blood. So, like, I can watch it, I can play it.
See, I like watching it, but just don't like.
I feel like the funnest sport to watch in person would be hockey.
Hockey is so much fun to watch.
I really want to go to another hockey game.
I love hockey.
I like the
Skill
performances
labs.
they put on.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You know, the performances that they put on.
I just like I think it takes a lot to be a hockey player. Like,
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
mean,
That
you
is
have to
so
learn. You
hard.
have to be very good at balancing. Like, let alone
you gotta
have
be okay
to,
with
you
losing
have to know,
teeth.
like, let alone you have to be okay with like skating around for 2 hours, and learn like you have to learn how to skate. That's hard as shit as it is, and then still be able to move around with the stick and have the accuracy to actually get it in the net.
Have you
Yeah.
tried skating?
I've tried skating and I hit a child when
Oh my
I
god!
was going full
Said
speed.
I cut its throat. It said, "Jeez, how did that happen?" In the bathroom.
Oh my god! No, fucking no. I don't know. Like, I was going full speed, dog, and I was, I felt like a real hockey player, like moving side to side, going straight up. And that little kid just turned around and looked at me, and I said, "No." It was so bad. I felt so bad. The mom just kind of looked at me like, "You really just fucking hit my child." And I said, "Well,
Said, "Do you want to be alive?"
why was he there in the way in the first place?"
Yeah, I've never actually been skating. I've actually wanted to go.
You've never been ice skating before?
No, I've never been rollerblading or ice skating.
So have you like been like roller skating with like the four? You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Like rollerblading's like the line, on the wheels. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so you know how little kids.
So it's like ice skates with wheels.
yeah,
Right. Yeah,
but you know how-
rollerblade. I never been rollerblade.
Yeah, I know, but like you know how like little kids have like the
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Where they're like they're linear, right? The wheels.
They're like 2 and 2.
I'm talking about like
Yeah, I know, but
like
have
at
you
a
done
ring.
that?
No,
Oh,
none
you
of
haven't
it.
done any of it.
Nothing on my feet other than a hoverboard when they were popular.
I love hoverboards.
I never was into like skateboarding or into like what are those, like ripsticks?
Oh yeah, Austin had ripstick.
I was never into those.
I was never really either.
I used to be skating. I used to skate.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait a
I remember
minute,
when I
wait a
first got on a board.
Y'all are gonna fucking tell me about having a lightsaber when I was fucking younger, but y'all over here saying, yeah, I have a fucking hoverboard. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Bitch,
those
I
things
said
are
having a
hundreds-
lightsaber was
No,
cool.
Shut
I
the
said it was cool.
hell
I said I
up.
watched Star Wars
hell
when I was a
no.
I never
child.
watched Star Wars, so you can't yell at me for not having a lightsaber. Like,
I had a
Oh my
lightsaber,
god. She said,
but I
"Don't
originally
yell
played
at
with
me."
sticks. I originally played with sticks. I had a lightsaber, but it was like one of those like cheap plastic ones. You know what I mean? Where you go, and they all like extend out. But
What?
back on the ice skating and rollerblading, I just never went. It was like never like a thing that you did. We would either go like bowling or
we should go.
Ice skating?
Mhm.
I usually like going to the one up at 16th Street. It's like right off there. It's like a little rink.
I'm kind of
I maybe it's not 16th Street, but it's, I don't know, it's a little rink in Denver that we went to. I went there with a couple friends. It was pretty fun.
There's
kind
an
of scared to
indoor
go
one.
there though,
Why?
There's what?
because you don't have control over your feet. There's like barely any friction between your feet and the ground.
To be honest with you, the only thing that really, like, that I didn't like about it was my ankles hurt so bad at the end of the night.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like,
Did you get buff ankles? Are you guys ankles
Well,
buff?
no.
Show me.
I don't have ankles, you crazy?
I didn't say you had cankles. I said, are your ankles buff?
No.
Is there such thing as buff ankles? Can you have buff ankles?
I don't think so.
I mean, honestly, like,
Like, can you lift weights with just your feet?
yes.
But like, can you strengthen your ankle?
Yes.
Probably.
Interesting.
There's actually a process we had to do in football. Is we had
I
a whole,
mean, we did
like, not a whole
ankles.
workout, but we used to have like
We
stuff
did
like that. Yeah.
ankles, yeah.
But I mean, like even during football, we had to like do different like workouts with our ankles, and that's because we had to prevent like sprained ankles or anything like that. You know.
Yeah.
So,
What teams did you play for football?
What do you mean?
Like, what teams have you played for?
When I was younger, I played for the Carmen City Raiders. I did that from my ages 7 to 13, and then I played on a spring league team. They were the Eagles, like a Pop Warner team for Adams City.
What's their color? Is it purple?
Green and orange.
Green and orange.
Yeah, and
That's kind of like that's like
Mhm.
Oregon Ducks colors,
Yeah.
isn't it?
no. Oregon's green and yellow. But I used to play for them, right? And I played for them when I was, I think, the ages between 10 and 12. And then I played high school ball for Bravey High School. And that's really it.
That's cool.
That's all I ever really did for sports. I was a wrestler too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a wrestler
What'd you do?
from ages, 4 to 15, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you stop?
I just didn't like it anymore. Like,
It felt kind of gay. Right?
no, honestly.
Sorry to all the wrestlers, but
To be honest, with you, like,
if there was better uniforms,
you know,
I'd probably still be
I
wrestling.
used to hate people who used to talk, like, say, like, oh, it's a bunch of sweaty dudes rolling around. Like, no, honestly,
It's honestly
it's a lot
way
more.
different.
It's a lot more to it than just doing that shit. Like, you have to go 3 rounds.
You have to want to kill the other person.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
you
it's
have to
kind
have
of. I mean, like you want to like put them to
you have
the
to have
ground.
hatred in your heart to do that shit.
Yeah,
And like,
'cause-
but I mean, the part I didn't like about all of it was just the burning the weight, dude. Like, I felt like I was killing myself with all the weight.
Jordan, you fuck.
I felt like I was just losing so much weight, and I didn't like it anymore. And I stopped my freshman year. Well, I wrestled freshman year, and I stopped my sophomore year. I dislocated my kneecap
Oh.
freshman year, but when I was 13, I took state. So
Me too.
It was pretty sick.
I don't know if I was 13, but I took state too.
Mhm.
It was pretty. I remember I went up against this kid with tattoos, but I think they were fake tattoos. I don't know. They were just tattoos.
Is it a thing that like wrestlers who have tattoos are like scary? Or like they're good?
No, honestly.
No, but
Oh.
it's more. It's like a stereotype that
I'll be
people with
honest with
tattoos
you,
are more
Like,
threatening.
when you...
Like your ankle, that scares me.
The most scariest thing that you can look at as a wrestler is when they're just silent. Like, you don't see them moving or anything. Like, well,
Well, I mean,
the wrestlers that the wrestlers that
I'm
like,
not-
are moving are like
Just bouncing around.
the wrestlers that are like moving
Someone
around
get
and
you.
stuff before the
I'ma get
match. They just really like and they're like very bouncing and stuff and like trying to give you dirty looks and stuff. Like, those are the wrestlers that are just ass, like
Yeah.
horrible. But the ones that are just sitting there like vibing to their music and they're just waiting until like you start wrestling,
They're like the
that
movie.
shit is scary as fuck. Cause
They're
like,
like
you
the
know the
movie
motherfuckers
wrestlers.
are concentrated
Yeah.
and they will tear shit up. That's that's scary.
Wrestling, it takes a lot of like you have to learn like the chokeholds and everything.
Bro, I couldn't even make. I get to the second round, dude, and I was fucking gassed, like tired, and I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, I'm gonna die.
On second round, I'd get like heartburn. I'd get that like like my throat would like hurt to breathe.
Yeah, it gets cold.
Yeah, and like but like you obviously have to push through because you gotta you have to win. Like it's just sad if you don't win. You know what's funny is when I went into my tournament, I had a black eye,
I was.
and it wasn't from fighting. It was from my sister.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was such a bitch.
but she didn't punch
when
me.
it
She
came
did it by
to, like-
accident.
I was such a
Oh.
bitch when it came to like wrestling. Like, no, I mean I was good, but I just like every time I lost, dude, like I would actually cry, because I was
Really?
like, because I fucking hated losing. Like,
Yeah.
the feeling of like losing, it just makes you feel like you're like nothing at all. Like I felt that throughout all sports, honestly. Like,
No, I feel that.
for like football and stuff like that, like the feeling
I
of
know.
losing, it just feels like everybody that's behind you on your back, it's like you just feel like you let them down, or like the
Yeah.
feeling of like, because then you feel like you're nothing. Like, that's, I hate that feeling, and I used to hate that through wrestling, dude. Like if I ever lost a match during wrestling, I would like throw my headgear and I would get so mad. Like, I'd talk shit to everybody, and like,
You wore headgear.
yeah, I mean that's, you have to prevent it from getting cauliflower.
I didn't wear headgear.
Yeah, that's, yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
I don't know. Wrestling to me, it was fun, but it just wasn't for me anymore. And my parents hated me. So I stopped.
Jordan is like the same way. I remember asking her about like like her games.
Yeah.
And Jordan would always never be happy with herself after any game. Like there would always be something wrong with one of her games. Like she didn't score enough times or something. Just like, or you guys.
I don't want to
like,
hear
you
about
would get
how
upset
Jordan would
over
get mad.
winning.
Jordan would
No, I
dead
get
ass.
so pissed.
Dude, Jordan,
She'd get upset over winning.
for anybody who doesn't know Jordan, like, this motherfucker will score probably like 10 goals within
See, like, you can
6
score 10
minutes.
goals and
That's
still not play
impossible. Whatever.
What do you mean?
You can,
Score
like,
10
you
goals
can
and still not play good,
It's
Jordan.
It's, I don't know, it's,
I don't know what else you have to do good, like your footwork. Like I don't know.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's basically everything.
Because your footwork's good if you're
'cause
scoring
it's
10
not,
goals.
It's not just scoring goals. It's about, like, defending. It's about attacking. It's about all
Well, were
of
you
that.
just bad at defending? Or?
I was bad at it. Well, I don't know what
Shut
game I'm
the-
talking
you
about.
can't say you're bad at everything.
I'm, like, hard on myself. So
yeah,
it's just, like,
you are really.
But how can you be hard on yourself when you're scoring goals every 2 seconds?
because right after I score a goal, I could do something that would be so bad, and I'd be like, well, it's just,
I don't know how you guys manage to fucking get mad at each other whenever you do something bad. I mean, like, don't get me
See,
wrong, like,
you just okay. You're talking about. I don't understand how you can get mad at like yourself for it, but you were just talking about how you'd get mad at yourself if you did something that you lost or something.
well, no, like, don't get me wrong, like, if I lose a game, I'm still mad, even if I scored a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, getting mad if you scored 10 goals and won the
No.
game. Like,
No,
I was like, why'd you be mad? Like, you
No.
killed it. But I mean, like, I can see that. Like, if I scored a touchdown
say
and
the
I
same
lost
thing,
by,
dude.
like,
Say
a
you
touchdown
killed it.
still, I'd be pissed. Like,
Well, I'm.
Wait,
because
what?
then you felt like
What'd
the
you say?
effort you put in wasn't enough at all, you know?
I've had.
Because I'm
one of
not
those
more of
experiences.
a, like, I'm not more of a blaming person of the team, you know? Like, I
Mhm.
won't ever be like, well, we lost because my team did this shit or
Mhm.
my team did that. Like, because then it's just pathetic, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you can say that your team wasn't enough, then that makes it sound like you're not enough either, you know? Like,
That's just pointing out one of your flaws.
mm-hmm.
I kind of wish I was back into sports like how I was. I kind of wish I played football again. I kind of wish I stood in breakdancing, cause, but I couldn't do anything about that because the whole like studio moved away.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that anymore. I wanted to be a b-boy too.
A what?
A b-boy?
Basketball?
No,
What's a b-boy?
it's a dance group.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
You said basketball?
Well, that was
Basketball.
b-boy. It's just-
I've
No,
never
I-
played basketball, but I played baseball, football, wrestling, and breakdancing.
I do miss football. Football is something I wish I could still be doing right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going to do an indoor league for football, but I mean, same time, it's not the same feeling of like playing on Friday night. You know,
Yeah.
it's not the same feeling of feeling like you got a whole city behind your back. You know, I mean, 'cause the people I'll be playing with is like 40-year-old men not knowing how to fucking move up and down a field.
Yeah.
So, I don't
yeah.
know.
I remember when I had my first scrimmage. Oh my god, that voice crackle, Jesus. But we went up against like 2 grades above us,
Yeah.
and we got destroyed. It was horrible. It was a murder scene.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know. I played cornerback in football. I played
Mhm.
cornerback in I think it was just cornerback. Sometimes I'll be thrown into like other positions.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this one time that I just still hate myself for it. And it was so this kid got the ball, right? And as cornerback, I have to stop him, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a movie. That everyone was clashing with each other, and this kid and me and him face each other. Nobody's like, we're not around enough
Yeah.
people. And it was like slow motion. Like we stopped and we just looked at each other for a second, and then we just went.
Oh, that's cool.
And we clashed, and then we like grabbed each other, and then he was able to shake me off and like just keep going. And I just hate that moment
Mm-hmm.
because that would have been such a cool scene for me to actually win.
Yeah, yeah,
Our team sucked though. Like I sucked, so did our teams.
yeah. I doubt you sucked.
Huh?
I doubt you sucked.
No, I don't know. I don't. I was like the small guy on the team, so.
You can never blame yourself for a team loss. even
But we
if-
would like lose a lot.
Well, yeah, but you can blame yourself. I mean,
I don't know.
then what's the point of playing team sports if you're gonna blame yourself? You know.
Yeah.
That's why I used to get mad at wrestling. It's because, like, wrestling is you're individually. So like, if you lose, it's on you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
wasn't about if your coach said this or said that. It's about whether you wanted it or not.
In wrestling, when I played, I never gave up. Like I never stopped the fight. I never tapped out ever. It would be up to the ref to tap us out
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know. Like it just wasn't in me to stop the fight. Like I literally physically couldn't do that
Yeah.
because it just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
Because that's like almost like giving up yourself. Like you can lose a football game, but when you're in wrestling, that's like just giving up when you tap out.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like that's part of the reason why I win most of my fights. Yeah, it's just like kind of like good old Rocky, just never stop going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
I don't know. I mean,
I really also enjoyed baseball.
yeah, I played baseball when I was younger too. Baseball was fun. I played that until I was I think right before I went into high school is when I stopped. I didn't want to do it during high school. It was just too much. Like, I was going to do 3 sports. I was going to do football, wrestling, and baseball, and I was like, nah, football's my thing, so stuck to football. And I did track one year. Fuck that.
Oh, I hate track.
That sucked so bad.
See?
I did a 400 and thought I was going to cry.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
400s are awful because you have to like sprint that whole time.
Yes,
and it's just an awkward.
It's like endurance, right?
And I used to think to myself like, how the fuck? Like I would get through halfway through it, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna finish the rest of this race, dude? And then like, the worst feeling is when you finish, and you just sit down for a minute, and it all just hits it in your legs, dude. And you're like, oh my god.
Your like legs get all wobbly.
Yes.
I hate it when your like lungs are burning.
I hate that. Because it makes it so much harder to run because you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Or even like, no, I think one of the worst feelings to me is just being out of breath. Like,
I hate
in
being
total,
out.
like what was like one time when I was younger and I was playing football, I want to go try to catch a ball, and I like fell on my back, like went up high as fuck in the air, and I couldn't like put my feet down to like catch myself, and I fell straight up on my back, and I I just. Like, the feeling of, like, not being able to actually breathe and, like, you're just kind of, like, spazzing out, like, kind of just, like, looking straight ahead and you're like, oh, my God. And
It feels like there's, like, little
that
spike balls in your throat. And you breathe and they'll go up and down.
Well, I mean, to me, it wasn't like that when I fell. But, like, I just couldn't breathe, dude. And, like my coach was telling me, like, oh, come on, get up. And I'm like, dude,
it's like,
I
Coach,
can't.
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm dying.
I was like, dude, I
Please.
can't breathe at all. And I don't know. Like, I hate that feeling of not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I remember when I played baseball, I was terrible at being out in the I was terrible at being out in the field.
Yeah.
I was just so bad
Why?
at, like, because I don't know. I was just not good at, like, catching and throwing. But I was, like, really good at batting.
Really?
So, like, every time I'd be off, like, every time I'd bat and then go back to the line, my coach would move me back to the front.
Really?
And I don't know, I just felt commemorated for that. You know what I mean? It just felt nice.
Yeah.
I felt appreciated.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, sports has so many emotions to it that it's like you can't really even contain it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you win a game, you probably the happiest person in the world, but then when you lose a game, it's like, it feels like the world's like crashing around you. And that comes with everything. Like, even if you suffer an injury and it's like you can't play that week, or you are like not being able to actually like compete. I hate that feeling, like, because to me, if you're not competing during sports, what's the point? You know?
Yeah.
Like, there is no point to it. I mean, I like competition, and to me, competition comes with a lot of it.
Yeah.
So.
Do you guys have any, like, weird or stupid confessions about anything? Could be sports or anything you do in your regular life. Just, like, something weird that you do.
Confessions as in, like...
Just telling us what is something weird you do.
I don't know.
Like, do you pick your nose? Do you...
Ew.
Something
pick
weird.
your asshole? I don't...
Something weird I do is I think I'm very bad at not minding my own business.
You're...
You know? Like, I'm horrible at that, like...
What's it called? You're... nosy.
Yeah, like,
You're
I
nosy.
think I'm just too nosy. Like, I'll, like, see something and I, like... Well, like... Or, no, I guess not even really... That's not even a really big thing to me. Because, I mean, I am kind of good at minding my own. But, like...
I mean, it's not really a weird confession.
As far as, like, I
More
can...
a personality
It's not
trait.
really the answer to my question, but...
Well, I used to be nosy too when I was little. Like, if anyone got like a text message, I'd look at their phone. But like that was just cause out of instinct. But now, like, I could care less. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, I think I don't really have any weird confessions. Like, I think I have more flaws than confessions, and I think one big flaw to me is that I have too big of a heart.
Shut the hell
No,
up.
like on some real
Okay,
shit,
that's
like,
that's the things you say in like an interview. So is there any flaws? My heart's just too big. I appreciate my
I
customers.
think
on
I'm too
some real
trusting.
shit. Yeah,
I'm
like
way too trusting.
not even that.
Yeah,
Like,
that could be a good
I'm
flaw.
I'm just too like I'm too kind-hearted. You know, like
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
I'm too nice to people. Like,
Well, that's kind of how it is.
because
being,
like
a
someone
Christian.
can like seriously fuck me over, and I'll still have a good heart with them. Like I'll
Yeah.
still be nice, and I'll still be like
That's how I am too.
super good with them. You know, and I mean to me like I hate that feeling. Like I hate that I do that shit because it's like people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't ever wish anything upon anybody. You know, even
Yeah.
no matter how bad you fuck me over or anything like that, I will never wish anything upon you. You know,
Yeah, like I won't want you to.
But,
Like,
like-
I can't wish death. I can't wish like.
pain. Suffering.
Yeah, like it's just. People are people. People are gonna be people. People are gonna be assholes. It's just life. It's just how it works.
I don't know. I just don't really. I don't see a need to like wish anything upon anybody. I mean, because what's done is done. You know, like
Yeah.
if you are still feeling like you have to wish something upon somebody, that's just pathetic. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Like I hate that. So, I think, to be fair though, I think it's okay to not like a person. You know.
Mhm.
That's
Like, what do
fine.
you mean, like relationship, like or what?
No, like just not like somebody in general, like not have a respect for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But,
a lot of
like,
people I've lost respect
'cause
for.
Yeah.
I honestly I think our society's just built around thinking like you have to respect everybody, and I think that's annoying because it's like I said, you can not like have respect for somebody, but at the same time it's like people expect you to, you know, like they'll like say like, oh yeah, like why just because they screwed you over you can't be nice to them, this and that, or
I'll be civil.
yeah, I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, like, I'm not gonna be a dick to him, but like same time though, like if it's like if I don't respect you, I just don't respect you, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
that's
here's
just
the thing.
That's
Like
just the way of it. That's just the way it is.
I cannot leave someone on red, no matter how like upset with them I am. Like I
Really?
literally can't leave someone. Like I don't know. It just like feels so wrong to me to leave someone on red. And I know like you can leave someone on red if it's the end of a conversation,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't know. It just feels disrespectful. And I even if like that person like barely responds to me, takes forever to respond. I just won't leave someone on the red until they leave me on red.
Hmm.
I think that's just how it works, for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just too nice to people. Like I am. Someone can screw me over, and I'll still be too nice. Like
Yeah. I
like
feel
if they
that.
need something, I'll still be there to help them, or like I will if they like call me in the middle of the night, I'll still pick up, or anything like that. You know, like I'm too nice about it, and I hate that I'm too nice about it. But I mean, then again, it's not bad to be too nice about things, but at the same time, it's like it's too much to a certain point, and I don't like that about myself.
Well, why do you think you're really like too trustworthy, Jordan? Any like scenarios you want to tell us? Or-
Scenarios.
That's how I say it. Okay, shut your mouth. Okay.
I don't know. It's just like I'll see a person and then I'm just like I just feel like I can just tell them like whatever. It's just like I'll have like a small conversation. I'd be like, oh, I feel like I can tell you about this, and it's just like I don't like I don't know. Like even if I don't want to tell someone something, I'll feel like I can trust them with something. And even if they like do me wrong and like rat on me or something, then I'm like, I don't know.
Will you still be trustworthy?
Probably not at first, but then like after like a month or two, I'll probably be like, okay, like
Yeah.
it's whatever. I just feel like even if it's like a new person, I'll still like, yeah, I feel like I can trust you, you know?
I feel
Yeah.
that.
For me, respect is like a really big thing for me. Like you need like
Mhm.
if you don't respect me, then you are not getting my respect,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be ever, or that can be like the next day. Like, cause I'm so easy, and this is what I kind of hate. I'm really like I can't hold grudges for the life of me.
No.
I can't either.
If I'm mad at you, you can expect that the next day I won't care. And it's not like a bad thing, but at the same time, like I kind of just like become a welcome mat for people.
I 100% believe that. You know what? I'm a big believer in energy. Like, whatever
Vibes.
energy you give, I'm gonna give that energy back.
Mm-hmm.
And like to me, it's like, cause like some people will like they'll like text you, right, and then you text them, but they won't text you back for like hours.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, and then when they text, Like, and then, like, when they text you back, I'll still text you back just like that, you know?
Dude, I'm so
And,
shameful of that.
and I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I don't, like, I'm not a person to, like, I'm not a person to, like, hold, like you were saying, hold grudges. Like, because, I mean, like I said, like, no matter how bad you screw me over, I'll probably still answer your call in the middle of the night, you know? And I hate that. Like, I think it's just so annoying. I hate that about myself. And, I don't know. Like I said,
So,
our society's just weird.
what do you think, Jordan? Yeah, are you like the same way?
Like, with which part?
All of it.
Like, being too nice?
Yeah.
No, like, well, being more too, what was the word
Oh,
you
like, if
used?
someone does you dirty, then, like...
No. What was, you use a specific word, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
Energy?
No, it was after that.
Like, grudges?
Yeah, holding grudges. Like, what's your story on that?
I don't normally hold grudges. Like, I'll get over whatever in, like, the next couple days. I guess it just depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there's, like, some people that I'm just like, they're fake. I still think they're fake after a long time.
You say, get away from me, bitch.
Yeah, but, like, if I get in, like, an argument one day, then, like, 2 days later, I'll be fine. Like,
Yeah. I feel like I care too much about people's feelings.
yeah.
And
I'm
I
sure, yeah.
care too much. Like, even if they're, like, dicks to me, like, I'll be, like,
Yeah.
I'll still be fine with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like I said, you know, then, like, when you're talking about how, like, if someone doesn't respect you, you don't respect them,
Mm-hmm.
I will still respect somebody even if they don't respect me, you know? Because,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, like, I don't hold grudges.
Okay, Jordan. He's over here trying to flex. Trying to look all threatening or what?
Yes.
Anyway, continue, respect.
and like, I don't know, like I said, like, if someone doesn't respect me, I'll still respect them. And again, that's what I'm saying, like, it's just with people, like, some certain people in this world piss me the fuck off.
Yeah, me too.
Like, just piss me the fuck
So
off. Like,
Greta Thunberg.
like, it's like, I'm not saying no names, but, no, but,
Said
like,
that girl Jordan over there.
no, but, like, I don't know, like, there's just some people, I'll, like, look at them, and I'm just like, why? Like, why do you exist?
Why?
You know? But it's, like, at the same time, it's, like, they'll be like, oh, how are you doing? And I'll still have a conversation with them. And I don't know, like I said, I hate that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, people are weird, you know? Like, people just get weirder and weirder as they get older.
I know, like,
And
sometimes, like, you'll be talking to someone and, like, out of nowhere, they'll just not want to talk to you. Or, like, they'll just, like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's, like, I don't know. Some people are weird. They just, I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
I think the thing I hate the most, though, is toxic people.
Honestly.
Like, to me, being toxic means thinking, like, oh, they don't deserve this. Or, like, if you're winning, they want you to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's toxic. Or, like, having grudges and, like, thinking just about that moment, or thinking about how they fucked you over, or thinking about how you fucked them over, or something like that, you know? Like, to me, like, I think life's more about moving on. Like,
yeah.
like,
Life's
not
too short.
I think life's just too short for being hard-headed or being mean towards people, you know? Like, having the feeling of, like, being, like, you're just, like, so, like, so mean towards people.
I feel like, as, you know, because we're Christian, right? I
Yeah.
feel like we're supposed to be forgiving. And I don't know. Stop freaking out in the background. I wish it was a camera in here so you guys can see what's going on. But, anyways, Jesus, chill.
Jiminy.
I don't know how people can hold grudges so much, you know what I mean? Like, how do, like, people stay mad for
But,
such
like,
a long time?
What if a person
Like
did you
you.
like, dirty? What if someone did you like dirty? Like, It's awful.
How dirty? Give me a situation.
Like if someone cheated on you.
Yeah. Like, could you hold that grudge?
To be
'Cause
honest,
there's,
Okay,
like, a
well, see
disrespect there.
that goes back to my respect thing, right?
But they disrespect you, but it's just like.
if someone cheated on me, like
Look, I will.
I would never be to a point where I'm like, I hate you.
Yeah, like
Because I mean, I still, like I said, I still have too much love in my heart to say that I hate you, or because I don't hate anybody at all. I mean, I may dislike people, but I
Mhm.
don't hate people.
I
Like
feel that.
I would never have enough hate in my
the
heart.
next
to
time
say,
you say you hate someone, I'm gonna record it. But on the next podcast, that would be so funny.
and like I said, like no matter how bad you do me, like I will always still at the end of the day have enough care in my heart to like say, I hope you're doing okay, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean that to me, like how could you ever wish anything upon somebody like that, you know?
Mhm.
And-
Yeah, it's kind of like I saw this post once and it kind of relates, but it's so going back to like the cheating thing.
Mhm.
Like you can like if you disrespect me like that, you're probably not gonna gain my trust back.
Mhm.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'm not
100%.
gonna.
I would never
hate
believe anything
though.
you say.
Yeah, like I'm literally, most likely I probably won't talk to you. It's just I don't know. What do you think, Jordan? If someone cheated on you, how would you feel?
Oh, I'd be upset. I don't know. I'd be.
You'd be
It's
so
just
hurt. You know what I mean? It's just like
It's just like
it's like oh
I don't. It's just like they don't like have that care for you if they cheat on you in the first place. You know.
Well, it makes
yeah,
you,
that's
it makes
true.
You
Like
question,
they never cared about
it
you.
makes you question like, why wasn't I enough?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's the worst
exactly.
feeling in the world is thinking like at
That's
the
how
end
I
of the
feel.
day,
What the hell?
how could you like think about even like what's the point of even being with me if
Yeah.
that's all you're gonna do,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't
That's-
see
yeah.
like I don't know why they wouldn't just break up. Like
Mhm.
if you have to go like do something with someone else, why not just break up first?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like if you want to go be with somebody else, go be with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like that's your choice. But like, don't go and give me false hope
Mhm.
because that's what makes you sleep at night. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, and I think that's just pathetic. Like, this world has gotten like so used to just thinking lying is fine,
Yeah.
and they
Mhm.
think
I hate
They think-
liars.
like, ooh, that pisses me the fuck off. Is when people
You're wearing a red hoodie.
will.
Actually, I don't hate anyone.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and like, oh yeah, okay. I don't know, like I don't like when people like they could be okay
Jesus.
with like looking you in your eyes and just lying to you.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
if
It's what's the point though?
yeah, like what are you
if
achieving?
you shouldn't be
know?
doing it, then like if you have to lie about it, you shouldn't be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like and that goes as far as everything. Like let's say you're like trying to like talk to somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they go, oh yeah, like they're just friends, and then like you like began to talk to them more just to find out like they've been dating somebody else or like
Yeah.
like they were into somebody else.
The Bachelorette.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking about?
no, I don't know
Okay,
what
so
you're
this
talking
is what happened.
about.
I'll talk about it. Okay. So in the last episode, she decides to marry this dude, and then to find out he already had a girlfriend. That whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, he just wanted to expand his like music career or something. So that's why he went on the show, and he lied to all of them.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awful.
Yeah.
How can you do that?
I don't know.
I mean, like, back to what you said, though.
Sorry.
My biggest flaw is probably thinking I'm not enough, ever. Like, I know you can tell me that, like, I'm worth something, but I always think I'm not enough for anyone or anything.
I think at the end of the day, you just have to know yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you have to know what your worth is, and if you're okay with being cheated on, and that's what your worth is to you, then so be it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
your
didn't say
choice.
that.
No, I know. But that just goes out for anything. Like, I mean, there's some people that think that their worth it means that they have to be talked to every day and have to be like 100% committed only to them,
Mm-hmm.
like, and not to friends or anything like that. Like I said, that's worth, you know.
Yeah.
And
See, like, I have self-respect, but I still, like, don't think I'm enough. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
mm-hmm.
Can you see how you can have both?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, that's up to you if you want to know. If you like, I don't know, like you can never be enough to somebody, ever. You'll never be enough to somebody, just because it's like they are always seeking more and more and more. I mean, that could happen in anything, though. I mean, Jesus Christ, quit throwing fucking toys. Jesus Christ.
This whole podcast, we've just been throwing
God
toys
damn.
at each other.
And, like, I mean, it's just like, you just don't really know when, like, what's enough to people and what's not enough to people, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, I hate that feeling of, like, people will tell you all dang day, oh, yeah, like, you're perfect, or this is not, because, I mean, if anybody tells you that they're perfect, or, like, they'll never do anything wrong, or anything like that, they're setting themselves up for fucking failure.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like putting people on a pedestal, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You can respect people, but you should never put someone on a pedestal, ever. Because then you're just setting them up to fall.
Yeah.
You can admire someone, just never put them on a pedestal.
True.
But that was a good conversation. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Young Kings podcast. I want to thank our co-host, Elijah.
all right, yeah.
And thank you, Jordan, for coming in today as our special guest.
Thank you for having me.
And is there? We should probably plug our social now, right?
Well, I mean, we don't have to plug ours, but Jordan, what's your social?
My Instagram is johnson.j11. I won't give out my Snapchat. It's kind of embarrassing.
Give out your Snapchat.
All right,
It's like, no,
Monkey
you don't-
Jojo 23. I made it in 6th grade.
Do you wanna plug your TikTok too?
Oh, Jordan Johnson 61. Go give that likes.
Keep your TikToks. It's just funny.
Yeah.
You all know our Instagrams. If you need it, it's in the about section of the channel. But you should probably plug our new Instagram for the Young Kings podcast.
Yeah, I will.
So let's pull that up right now. Go ahead and pull that up.
I would
Because
say,
Fuck.
like, our Instagram's just the Young Kings podcast. Like, at the Young Kings podcast on Instagram. So if you guys want to follow that, go follow it.
If you'd follow, it'd be great. You can get updates on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to post that there was going to be an episode. Actually, is it on the story?
No.
Okay,
But
well, we're going to try to post little fun pictures and
like, you
notifications
know, like what's
that-
guest starring and stuff.
yeah,
like
who's
that.
guest starring and like
Just
when's
keep
the
you guys
next
updated
show.
on the page.
Most likely the next show will be 2 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably just going to be me and Elijah because that's how the schedule goes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be a guest, just let us know. And then make sure you comment so I can include it in comment of the day. Because actually, I realized I forgot one comment.
Yeah, it's fine.
One of the comments was, "I love you. We love you too." Then again, like I said, this was the Young Kings podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
And have a good night, guys.
Bye.